Good morning. This is Scrapping Like a Lady, and I have to go to work this morning, but I just feel like doing a little diamond dots, a little diamond art painting before I have to depart this morning. Ooh, let me turn this light on over here. Oh, that's too bright. Go down. One more. There you go. I just feel kind of bleh. Real bleh today. It might be because of the way the weather looks. It's just kind of gray outside. It's storm. We had tornado warning. I tell you, I don't know what we've done with this this ozone layer, but I think we've depleted it. Oh Lord, I got crud all in my nails. Yes, I do, honey. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll get it when I get in the shower. Nope, I haven't even showered yet. I'm just working dirty today. Let's see, where did I leave off? I was doing 3371. And yeah, I was doing that one right there. So let me do some more of those. How you guys doing today? Mr. C is going to be over there tapping. He's working from home, of course. You called me Dirty Diana, huh? I'll shower before I have to go to work. I will get in the shower, but for right now, I just feel like doing a little diamond painting. Oh, you got jokes this morning, huh? He took the boys yesterday to get their first vaccinations. So they had an 11 o'clock appointment yesterday. And Logan was so proud because he wants to go back to work. He's a bagger at one of our local grocery stores. And so he wants to go back to work. He came and showed me his injection site. Like, look, this is where they put the needle. I said, boy, that's just wonderful. So he thinks he's one step closer. He even told me I have to go get another one. So I love the way autistic people think because they're very robotic, you know. And that's that baby. He's just like, if it has to be done, let's just do it, you know. I said, did it hurt, Logan? He said, no. But I'm glad they went and got their shots. So, of course, they got the Pfizer, so they've got one more to get. And then he can go back to work. A couple of weeks after that, I'll let him go back. And we're going to be traveling as a family in May. We're going up to see our granddaughter and our grandson. And we might be able to see our son. Who knows? His baby's mama said she went to see him yesterday just to check on him. And she said he opened the door and just slammed it in her face. I said, oh, this little crackhead, you never know what he's gonna do. He's just out there. She said he looked god awful. I said, oh goodness, I don't even want to hear about it. So we might see him when we go on vacation. We might not. I do not know. I don't even know if I want to see him. It might ruin my vacation, you know? Because I told you what he's going through. And I've never seen him like that. I've seen him drunk, but apparently he's in some kind of way right now. But it's whatever, you know, it's whatever. It's it's the cross I have to carry right now. So, girl, Like I said to my patient yesterday, she was complaining, oh, Lisa, I've got so much hair. I said, girl, that's a little cross. Go on out of here. And she said, you're right. And that's all you got is hair growth problems. You'll be all right. We got lasers for that. Just get up under my laser and I'll take care of that. Her daughter is doing laser treatments for hair. And I said, you don't want to be hairy like your mom? She looked up at me. She's like, mm-mm. She just shook her head, mm-mm. I said, well, you're doing the right thing. You're taking care of it at an early age. So, and that's the thing about this generation right here. These young girls, they come in there 18 years old. I want lips. Yeah, I want to do what my friends are doing. I want to do what the Kardashians are doing. I'm like, well, all right. They don't have to have their parents' consent because they're 18. But I'm quite conservative. I'm not going to make you look like a duck or anything like that. We'll give you a little bit of volume and, you know, go from there. But I'm not going to make you look god-awful crazy. That is not me. I always tell them, you're my billboard. You know, my walking advertisement. If I make you look crazy, people are like, where'd you go? That way I'll know where not to go. That's not the response I want. So, no. We're going to go conservative, and then we're just going to add a little bit until you look good, but you don't look crazy. So, I think that everyone knows that Caucasian women and men, they have smaller lips. So I understand you want a little bit of volume, but if you want to come in and you want me to make you look like a black person, honey, you done came to the wrong shop. And I tell them that, no. You want lips bigger than mine? No, we ain't doing all of that. Go. Bye. And there's nothing wrong with having small lips, you know, but as you get older, they get smaller, so you need that volume, and I get that. And the same with the cheeks, you know, you come in there and you look all gaunt, and yeah, let's put a little volume back into your cheeks, make you look a little younger, a little youthful. That's okay, but some of these people, I remember I was at Tuesday morning, and I heard these two ladies, and they just sound so happy and giggling and stuff. I was like, who are these happy people? And so one of them came around the corner, and I was bending down, and I looked up, and I was like, what in the world? You look like a fool. That's exactly what you look like. You look like a fool, and I need to give you one of my business cards because we need to deflate your lips and start over again. You done morphed into a race I don't even identify with. No, we ain't doing that. Come on over here. Let me fix you. So the next woman, and they were in their mid-50s, you know. And then the next one came around the corner, and I said, now look at you. You look like an even bigger fool because you done followed this person and did what they did. Or maybe the other way around. I don't even know. But it's just wrong. And then the cheeks were too big. I said, no one has cheeks like that. Not the young girls, not the, you know, nobody. Not anybody in the human race. You done turned yourself into something that just ain't right. So, and I'm not shy. Of course, y'all know I'm not shy. I will walk up to you in a hot minute, give you my business card, and even show you some pictures. We were at the furniture store one day, and Pam was like to the one lady, come in and we'll give you a free enzyme. And, you know, so she's always doing that too. She's bolder than I am. Kim too, my daughter. But Pam has no fear of telling people, you need to come and see Lisa. And then sometimes we'll see people and I'll just shake my head. I don't even want to deal with that. There's a little body dysmorphia going on there. You know, if you've done too much, sometimes I don't want to be bothered. You look like a casualty of war. Look like they had to put you back together again. Yes, I talk about people. I do. And I'll tell them in a hot minute, what are you doing? Whoever did that, they didn't do it right. Because you have to tell people because they think they look all right and their friends might be afraid to tell them, you know. And then I have some people come in and they're like, I don't want to look like such and such, you know. And well, you ain't got enough lip anyway to look like her, so you ain't got to worry about that. But I think people like my, you know, my conservative approach because we're just, you know, reversing the years a little bit. I'm not trying to make you look like you don't come from planet Earth, you know. What's that about anyways? And then you have the ones that, no, Lisa, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do that. I just want a basic facial. I'm like, honey, you need more than a basic facial. You need an arsenal of treatments done to you. You've been neglecting yourself. That ain't necessary either. So you get both ends of the spectrum. You get the ones that do too much, and then you get the ones that don't want to do nothing. Age gracefully, Maka tutors. Honey, I believe in aging gracefully, but some people don't age gracefully, you know. Some of them need some hot oil. And I'm not afraid to tell you, this treatment ain't going to do nothing for you. This is not what you need. This is what you need. And they're like, you think so? I know so. I've been in this business long enough. Let's see, I've been a nurse for 22 and a half years. And I've been an esthetician for 14, 15 years. So I think I've seen some things. I've worked with the plastic surgeons. I've done so many different surgeries. I can't even tell you how many different surgeries I've done. I did PD neural, orthopedic, you name it. So, yeah. Do something. Just don't do too much. You know, go see a professional. And look. Oh, Jesus. I popped that and the whole line popped. And look at the person that's doing you. If they look like they've done too much, because I had a shop once and it was in Salon Boutique. And there was me and another esthetician. And honey, let me tell you, and she had a great clientele. But when I looked at her, I would just stare like, oh my God. You know how if you're a drug dealer, they say don't get high on your own supply? The same thing applies if you're in aesthetics. Honey, you are doing too much to yourself or letting your friends in this business do too much to you because you don't look right. So my thing is, if you go to somebody, look at them. If they look all right, they still look like they come from planet Earth, proceed. But if they don't look like something you want to look like, honey, get your handbag and run out the door till I'll think about it. And don't ever don that doorway again. That's just, because I can't trust your judgment, you know? I can't trust your judgment. I don't know what you might do to me if you think that's, oops, I got to get that one out of there. If you think that's okay to go around looking like you do, you might think that it's okay for you to do that to me. No, ma'am. No, Margaret, we ain't doing all of that. Now look at my hands are shaking. Can you see my hands shaking a little bit? I'm drinking this coffee that has Um, it has something in it to burn fat, but caffeine makes me jittery. That might have 10 times the amount of caffeine because I've only taken about half of the cup. And already I can feel the effects of it. So Willie's been drinking it too. It does curb your appetite. It does have an appetite suppressant in it. Y'all know I don't need to curb my appetite. I did gain a pound. And Pam said, "You look just fine. Just don't lose any more weight." Girl, I ain't trying to lose weight. I don't need to lose weight. Not when you're 50, honey. Now, when I was a young girl, being 110 pounds was all right. You know, I was a little bitty something, all right. But, honey, in this old body, if you lose a lot of weight, you look older. So we ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to lose weight and look thin and look anorexic and look like you're older than you are. So you got to balance all of that. I'll tell you, as you get older, but men don't care as much as women do. Some men don't care at all. And some of them, believe it or not, they will come with their wives and they're like, "You don't need to do Botox." And I'm like, "The hell she don't. I don't have enough Botox in the building for her. She needs Botox from head to toe." And I guess they don't want that person to look better than them. That's all. That's what I think. They don't want that person to look better than them. That way they won't leave them. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. But Willie, he'll let me put a little Botox in his head every now and then. He needs some now. Ain't no sense in going around looking like you're always worried, Willie. Your head, it looks like a Shar-Pei. You need some Botox. You do? I'm talking to you, wrinkled man. You want to make me look bad? Yeah, I don't want my patients like, "Oh, why doesn't she do anything to her husband?" He ain't stronger than me. He wrinkled than me. I'm going to bring some home for I can do your forehead. Y'all see how he give me a hard time? You're not allergic to nothing. You should be allergic to looking ugly. I'm trying to help your little ugly tail, but you won't let me. Y'all heard him. No, you need to keep yourself up, boy. You trying to fill it in with natural fat? You trying to pull your mama? He said, "I'll just gain weight. They'll fill out those wrinkles." No. And that's the thing, you know, heavy-set people, they don't have the wrinkles because they filled it in with, you know, a little bit of fat or a lot of fat. But, well, it's true. And they're like, "Look, I don't have any wrinkles." But, baby, you're tearing down the whole ship. You know, you might not have any wear and tear on your face. But what about on the rest of the body? Like I say, you got to be balanced. You can't do all of that. Your heart is struggling. I'm trying to help you, Willie. Your heart's already wicked. Your dad had that fatty liver, remember? He ain't listening to me now. You know your liver must be struggling in there. Mm-mm. See, men don't mind being chunky. They don't mind being chunky. Well, I shouldn't say that, some men. Because some men that come and see me, they work out. They walk in there and their shoulders back and they're like, look, I'm fine. I'm like, if you think I'm looking at you, you got another thought coming, baby, because I ain't looking in your direction. I don't care about a fine man. I don't. I admire that you take care of yourself, but that's it. But as far as being attracted to you, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just weird. Yes, I'm just weird. Oh, that still has the clear on it. That one doesn't. I'm gonna have to do those individually. No, I don't want another man. I don't need another man. The one I got is plenty. Girl, bye. Ugh. And my friends, they know too. You can take your man around Lisa, because she won't look twice at him. No. Nope. I won't look once at him. My girlfriend said she divorced one of her best friends. She had 3 of us, I think, yeah. And she divorced one of them because she got mad because she didn't like the fact that her girlfriend came over when she wasn't home. I said, I know that's right. I said, you wouldn't have to worry about me. And she said, I wouldn't even, go in my friend's house. If she's not home, be like, oh, she's not home? Then let me go, let me not even come inside. And I agree with that. But honey, you ain't got to worry about me. Because if he make a pass at me, I will be telling you before I can even get out the door. I'll be calling your number. Your husband just made a pass at me. I bopped him on the head and left. You gonna come home to a black eye. So I just thought I'd call and warn you. Yes. I dotted his eye real nice like and walked out. So I just wanted to let you know that your man ain't no good. And she's like, you don't have to worry about me. But she came and stayed because she had to go to a conference. She came and stayed. And I had to go to work. I was like, I don't care. I trust her 100%. And then one time, my sister, she was like, she wasn't home, and I stopped by, and her husband was there. And I needed him to look at my phone. And she said, where you at? I said, I'm at your house. And I know, I'm thinking to myself, I know you don't feel some kind of way because I sure don't want your man. I just need him to look at my phone. But my brother-in-law, he's cool. He's real cool. So he's like my brother. Most men are like my brother. Don't I say that a lot? But he is. He's like my brother. I'm like, Anthony, fix my phone. He's the phone man, honey. He know everything about the phone. Well, the Android. He don't know nothing about the iPhone. At least I don't think he do. But since I got the iPhone about, 5 years ago, I don't have any problems with that. I do wish that it had a reverse camera where you could video and then flip it like you can with the Samsung, but they said, the lady's like, well, it's the video quality. They don't want the video quality compromised. Honey, that's my choice. If I want my video compromised, just put it on there and let it be an option. But no, they don't have that. I wonder if Samsung or the other phones have a patent on it, you know, where they can't, you know, infringe on their patent to a certain period of time, you know, to the patent run out or whatever, because it's been many years and they have not incorporated that feature into our phones. Why, Apple? Why? So I got to figure out how to do that picture-in-picture for you guys. But I think that new copier that my husband got me, it's shaped like an L, and it has two cameras. So one is facing you and one is facing down. So I cannot wait to get it. And you know what? Let me tell you how crazy this man I got is. How you gonna buy me a gift and I don't get it for months? Yeah. My last Christmas gift, I just got it like 4 months ago. That was a Christmas, 2 Christmases back. He just gives you a receipt and says, this is what's coming. It's the latest, greatest in technology. Boy, do I look like I know anything about technology? No. Nix. But I do think that I have a lot of stuff. And so it's hard to buy for people that have a lot. So, yeah, I know because my husband has a lot. And I have a hell of a time shopping for him for Christmas. But I did good this year because he bought a Corvette about 4 or 5 months ago. And so I bought him the car cover and all the stuff for the car. Everybody did. So that was easy. And that was the first year it was easy. He had a car in the garage. Listen to this, how trifling this man is. In the garage for the last, I want to say 20 years. Probably was more like 15 years. Oh, I'm going to fix this car and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I said, I'm going to do this lie. You ain't going to do nothing. So one day I came to him 4 months ago and I said, I like the Corvettes. And he was like, really? And I said, mm-hmm. And so that's what he bought. He went and I walked in there and I said to him, you need to sell this? Well, I got to fix it up and I got to do the, no, you don't. Donate it. Get it up out of here and go get what you want. And so I called a friend of ours and they were like, I'll give them $10,000 today for it. And I said, well, come on then. And they did. And so he got the one he wanted and he still ain't cleaned the garage out 100%. And when I say something, he's like, well, don't get on me. Look, you lazy bastard. Clean that dang thing out. But I've digressed. So let's go back up to Happy Land. Don't stay down there, Lisa. Don't waddle. Just go back up to Happy Land. So he has the car he wanted. And I have the garage about 80% clean. At least you can walk in there. Before, you couldn't even do that. He had engines and just... And I've never been able to park in that garage. And last night it was hailing. And I went outside and I said, now, Lord, can we talk? Because, you know, when it hails and you get damaged, then you've got to go and put your car in the shop and get it repaired. And I'm not trying to do all of that right now. I just didn't even want to be bothered. So I just went out there and I just prayed. I said, Lord, please stop the rain. And I'm telling you, and it was hailing. By the time I shut the door, it was still raining really hard, but the hail just stopped. It just stopped. And I was like, thank you, Father. Because he knows I don't need that drama right now. I know y'all probably like, you crazy girl. No. We say pray. Pray for what you need. Pray for what you want. So I did. And it stopped. And of course, Mr. C was in there snoring up a storm, all happy and comfortable. Because his car was in the garage. But no, a sister out there, naked. Oh, brother, here he come. What, Mr. C? What do you want to say?
What did he say?
Oh, Lord, you shooting the squirrels again?
I'm shooting all of them. There ain't a squirrel that ain't got his name on my list. They in the front yard, they in the backyard, they up in my trees. He just thought he could hide. He ain't hiding from me.
Now, let me tell y'all why he shoots the squirrels.
I shoot them because they got it coming. They still owe me.
He used to love squirrels. He even in his office, he had pictures of squirrels doing funny things. Well, honey, those things got up in our attic, and they'll eat your wires and all of that kind of stuff like that, your cables, and they were up in there, and they had started a family. They were having a family reunion. I was like, what is that noise? And then I called the, I don't know, exterminator in. That's all I know to call those people. And they were like, it's going to be what did they tell us? $22,000 or something like that.
Remove all the insulation.
Yeah, they wanted to remove all the insulation and do this and do that. And they said, oh, they have a whole family up there and they pissed everywhere and all of this stuff. And I was like, get out. Get on up out of here.
You'll be the first squirrel I shoot.
Yes, but we start shooting. So I called another company in, and they told me, oh, and the eaves, the squirrels had ate away at the eaves going around the house, the wooden part up there, and they were like, we're gonna have to change all this out, and da-da-da-da-da, and they came with an astronomical bill. I called out the third people, and they charged $650 just to come and put some cages up, and said, oh, we'll be back tomorrow to check, and as they never came back, I called them a couple days later, and they were like, we're coming, and he came and checked and said, nope, there's nothing in the cage. I'm like, wait, I gave you $650 to do what? I called that company the next day. Anyways, that was a nightmare. They didn't do anything. I said, you know what? You just go on and keep that money because apparently you must need it. If you're offering this bad of customer service, you won't be in business long. No how. So let me just leave you alone because, I ain't trying to get my BP up because the girl does not have high blood pressure because y'all know how I roll. When it gets stressful, I'm rolling out. Life is too short. So, my Pam, she was like, just let Jonathan, who used to build houses, he's a handyman, come over and take care of your problem. Jonathan came over here and literally crawled through my entire attic on his hands and knees, cleaned up everything, repaired my eaves for like, what, $200, Willie? Yeah. I was about to be taken for a ride because I was really thinking, well, I guess we don't have no choice. We just gonna have to let these people do what they want to do to us.
Well, the other guy did the front, though.
What other guy?
That guy who came and did the front.
No, Jonathan did it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he put the wire mesh and stuff?
Yes, that was Jonathan.
I don't know.
Yes. So, yes, he did all of that.
I thought you had that other guy.
Mm-mm.
Well, then maybe I don't need to shoot so many squirrels. I was trying to get even.
You're trying? No, he did all of that. He is that boy. And he cleaned out our gutters. Oh, I've used him for several projects. But honey, you got to catch him when you can catch him because that boy is always busy. And they came, let me tell you, I have the worst luck with contractors and all of that. They came, I know, a lot of people do. They came and put up my Christmas lights, girl, my Christmas lights. And I was like, and I was on the schedule for the day I wanted them taken down, you know. Um, they never showed up. So, of course, here I go with my little ugly tail calling them. What's up with your scheduler? Because something ain't right. Y'all didn't show up. We'll be there next week. Then, 2 weeks later, now here it is, mid-January. They're going to say, and we have a homeowners association. We can't have that. So she's going to say, my guys walked off the job. What's that got to do with my Christmas lights coming down? You still there? Yeah. Get your ladder. Get your ladder. Honey. Yeah, so they didn't come because they walked off the job. You know who I called. I said, Pam, can you tell Jonathan to come take down my Christmas lights? He came and took down my Christmas lights, and the lady's going to say, well, we will refund you your money. Well, you know, it costs a lot to put your lights up. So I was like, oh, okay. Send me my money. This is March, 25th? They have not sent my money to me yet. So I sent her a message the other day and told her I did not get my refund. You think I heard back from that scallywag? No. No. I'm going to text her one more time. And if not, oh well, count it a loss and move on. Because that's what you have to do. I'm not suing nobody. That's for you and your brother. Your brother, his brother is a lawyer. So he's always, I'll sue you. And people just comply. I'm not doing none of that. Nope, that's why your brother miserable. And
but hey, that's what keeps people, that makes people do the right thing. If you don't hold
oh, brother, here he comes with his philosophies and theories. That's why you have high blood pressure and I don't.
I don't have no high blood pressure.
Yes, you do. What was your prescription for?
Did you pay for that on a credit card?
Lisinopril, right? No, I did not.
Oh, see, that was your first problem. Because you could have just called the credit card company and said they didn't fulfill the entirety of the contract.
Felicia, stop talking to me.
One day you'll be as good as me.
I don't want to be as good as you. That's why you're bald and you got gray hair when they do sprout in. No. Y'all know Miss Lisa ain't having none of that. And not just that, but stress gets your blood sugar to acting up. What do I, You trying to put me 6 feet under for some Christmas lights? And you know, how foolish, listen to this. How foolish would I look sitting up there? Judge, they never refunded my money, trying to explain that situation. Girl, bye. I'd rather be at the local Smoothie King, getting myself a smoothie and not stressed out. Speaking of Smoothie King, I'm going to stop there on my way to work today. Ooh, it's 10:27. I can't talk to y'all no more. I can't talk to y'all no more because you know what? Y'all know, like I said, I got to be to work at 11. I haven't even taken a shower. No. Y'all know I'm always late. So today is not going to be an exception. I'm going to have to take a 2-minute shower. Enough to get my can smelling fresh. Ooh. And get to work. Show enough. I ain't going to be able to stop at Smoothie King. Because you can call it into Smoothie King and then you can just roll up and just roll out. Because you can pay for it and do all your stuff. And they've just made it so easy. But I'm not going that way. So it'll be out of my way to go there. And I have, what, 30 32 minutes. No, it is not going to happen. Because it takes a minute for this sister to throw herself together. Yes, this is Scrapping Like a Lady. It has been so good talking to you guys. We're just making very, very slow progress. Are we not? Are we not? I know you people that are sticklers for time are like, okay, stop talking to us. Get in the shower. I'm going. I'm going. My uniforms are still in the dryer. The dryer ain't going, so they must be done. But I might wear some street clothes because I'm not going to be there long. I have like 5 patients to see, some follow-ups, some Botox, and yeah, very, very light cases. So let me look at my schedule here. We have it where all my appointments are on a scheduler. And so I can just... Ooh, and it's Miss Connie Neely. I saw her. She's so sweet. I just love that girl. Ooh, she's so beautiful, too. She's a beautiful looking thing. I saw her sister yesterday. So let's see. I'm seeing Connie, and then I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 people today. That is it, y'all. And they're all like light cases. Actually, there's 3 CO2s. A follow-up that's an entire hour. So she must have booked me for the hour because she planned on doing some things. And then some mole removals. Other than that, girl's gonna get home early. So I might be able to put 2 of these videos together. Or maybe I'll just upload this and y'all just got me for... Ooh, it's 41 minutes. Y'all good, y'all good. This is Scrapping Like a Lady. Deuces, I'm out.